What's up everybody, it's your boy Ashton, also known as DJ Guardian, and today I'm going to do a walkthrough of my DJ setup for live streaming through OBS. The goal of this video is to hopefully show you some tools that I use that will help you out for when you go live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, or whatever platform you want to use. So the first part of my setup, of course, is the players itself, which is the Pioneer DDJ SX2. I have that paired with my Pioneer desktop speakers. If you want to watch a review on that, I'll have that linked up there. Now my controller has 3 outputs. It has an XLR, an RCA out, as well as the booth out, which is a 1/4 inch. I'm going to go into a different camera angle so you can get a better view of what I'm talking about. Bomb. All right, that's you guys. By the way, if you want to know what I use for my setup here, I'll have that link down below as well. So this is what I'm using to record you guys, well, myself right now. But let's get into the live stream stuff. So basically, like I said, I have my booth out going into these speakers right here. Those are the Pioneer DJM something. I have it linked on the top right corner so you guys know. But yeah, so that's my booth out. My master out is going into the Hackintosh right here. So as you can see, if I tap on the mic here, you see that. And then I have an XLR. For those of you who watch my iRIG video, I have one XLR going into, this is technically a microphone cable, but I have that plugged in to the iRIG here, excuse me, there. So I got that plugged in to the iRIG, and I use the phone I'm using right now technically on this guy for my Instagram feed. That's basically what I use the iRIG for, just for my Instagram feed. Or I could use it to watch the live feed on Facebook. Everything else I use OBS to go on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, all at the same time. We'll get to that. We'll get there, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so that's that. So that's my basic outputs here. So this might be different for you. So as you can see here, I had a 1/4 inch input or output. So I had to get these adapters to use a regular RCA cable. Pause. All right, I have a separate computer to run my OBS separate from my laptop, but you can use your DJ laptop to live stream through OBS, but that just depends on how powerful your computer is and what IO or what ports that the computer has. Because remember, you're plugging in a lot of things, so not all laptops have all the ports you might need. So that's where you're gonna need stuff like the iRIG and maybe like an external audio box to get that working. But just want to put it out there, you can live stream a basic live stream through your laptop, but I have a separate computer and I highly recommend having a second computer around to do a live stream. It just makes things a little bit smoother. All right, so basically the camera that I use is a Logitech Webcam. I'll have the words or what model number it is somewhere, but basically I have that on a monopod. You get monopods relatively cheap, and the monopod is on some tripod monopod legs. So these are all 3 separate components to put this little rig together, so that way I can get some height for my live stream. Pause. If you're getting a webcam, I highly recommend getting a webcam with the threads in it, so you could rig it up however you like. Some webcams don't even have that, so it's gonna get harder for you to mount it the way you want it. All right. By the way, this webcam is USB powered, so I did have to get a USB extension because I have the wires all running to reach there. So it's kind of tight, though the wire does come with, so I did get some USB extensions to make this work. So now you can see I can move it however I want it. I usually use this for the Zoom chats as well. Pause. If you do have a DSLR, you can use a DSLR to live stream, but there is a big process to do it and it may require extra components such as a video card. So I would have linked down below some YouTube videos that I watched when my Canon worked. Rest in peace, Canon 60D. But yeah, I will link down below some helpful videos if you do have a DSLR. Of course, your DSLR may vary, so just type in your camera name and OBS, and there'll be tons of videos showing you how to do that, right? All right, let's go back. And those of you who are curious, the ultra wide that I have up. I'll put the model number down, but you can find those pretty much refurbished on Newegg fairly cheap if you're in the market for that. But yeah, so here's pretty much the wide view of the setup. Usually that camera's not there. That's just for you guys, pretty much YouTube stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the setup. So let's go through some extras that you might need or may want. First of which is obviously this magic arm right here. I have it attached to the players. Like I said, that I use that for the Instagram feed paired with the iRIG. So guys, all it is I plug it in to the camera. All right, so another big thing that people might not think about is lighting. So I obviously use this light with that if I'm doing a late live stream, but usually I just have my regular lights on there. And by the way, I do have some diffusion on those lights. I'll show a picture of that. And I also changed those light bulbs to daylight bulbs, so it gives a nice cool, in the film world will say, color temperature for my video, so that way I don't have to color correct within OBS. Another optional thing I use obviously is a secondary computer here. Shout out to Young Spice. Let me use it temporarily, but this is also how I monitor my feed through whatever platform I'm using at the time, instead of having to read whatever that says over there. Well, there you guys have it. That's my live stream setup tour. If you guys liked the video, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them all, as well as the products that you see. I have links in the description, as well as links to the software that I used is also in the description. It's a gold mine down there, so make sure you check it out. Thank you again. See you guys in the next video. Later.